Welcome to Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel. Today is May 12th of 2023, and this is the May 2023 channel update. It'll be May 13th when you guys are able to actually see this. So from that day on, this video will be available for you guys to view. And then to start with, we're certainly making progress with the firewood yet. And on that note, if you look right here, how was a wood splitting machine earlier today? You know, so some of you might have seen the short video that I put out about that earlier today, or not earlier today, but last week. And then it happened again earlier today. That's how I meant to put it. Yeah, the short video was last week that some of you might have seen, and earlier today it happened again. I was kind of like a wood splitting machine, splitting that amount of wood, on, and without leaving some for tomorrow or another day or whatever, or however some might do it. But anyway, as far as the farming aspect of things go, I'll start with that this time around. There has been some field work going, as you'll see in a little bit here, but this is not done. Number one, the fertilizer hasn't arrived just yet, and number two, we haven't quite been able to trust the weather enough to maybe try and push a little harder to get it brought out. It's sprinkling now, which isn't too bad, but you get quarter or half inch of rain, or especially if it's more than that, then that can set you back a little further. And then that's another thing we don't want, is to have them spread it and cultivate the ground, and then get rained out before you get the whole area seeded. So we're trying to avoid that too. But this, on the other hand, got seeded a few days ago. We'll probably be a matter of time before we see a hay crop growing here again. And then hopefully we can get this to grow like it's supposed to. Then we can pull up a couple of pieces that didn't turn out as well as we would have liked them to. And I know some of you would like to see a few fieldwork videos, and I'd certainly like to be able to do a few of them for you guys, but you know, we just need to know that Mother Nature will cooperate for a long enough period of time, and then you know, to where that can happen. And I'd be looking to do that type of video on a bigger piece like this versus a smaller area that might require a little more concentration, you know. So yeah, there may possibly be areas where I've done fieldwork videos in past years, but probably wouldn't be, but may not be able to this year, you know, especially with no longer having a real hand on my right side. So yeah, all these videos that you've been seeing lately I've had to hold the camera with the left hand, which isn't quite as convenient. So and on a quick side note, if you guys see cats, just try to ignore them. I mean, they've been fed for the night, but yet they're following me around out here. So I think I found a way to where I can still do some fieldwork videos, and you know, just, you know, I think I can put at least one of the cameras on a tripod, and try to anchor them onto a railing or something so that they don't fall over when it gets a little rough or something. And then I should still be able to do a few fieldwork videos this year yet. So keep an eye out for that, and you know, I'll do as many of those as I can. And then the soybean planter and the land roller still need some little spring maintenance done to them. So watch for videos on those. The soybean planter is inside, but the corn planter is kind of sitting in the way a little this year, you know. So I'll have to get the corn planter moved in order to get at the soybean planter and get that out in the open, and I can do a couple videos for you guys on that. And then the land roller's off in the distance over there. You know, once we get the right conditions outside here, then get you guys a video on that. And on as long as I'm here, the cattle seem to be doing pretty good yet. That you first saw in the last update video. Yeah, since the last update, the group that I had in that pen over here has left. So I've just got these here left. You know, that's all there will be, you know, throughout the summer. You know, as far as what you'll see in the videos. It's hard to say right now how much longer it is. You know, I'll have to keep them in that pen yet, and to where I can move them over to this pen here. But once we see that they can handle getting all the ground feed that they want, then they will get moved over to that pen. So and coming down here, it appears that most of the flood water that we probably would have seen in the April 2023 update video has left, finally. But there might still be a little bit sitting down here yet. I mean, this area here I'm walking into, not too terribly concerned about, but this area out here where I've done some of the hay videos on, we would actually like to get this plowed up and seed in the corn, which, you know, in order to do that, we gotta make sure that all the water is gone, so we don't get stuck with the tractor trying to plow this hay ground up. So it's hard to even say if we'll be able to make that happen by the end of this month or not. You know, especially with how the weather pattern's been here lately. You know, drizzle here, drizzle there. You know, storm here. You know, and I don't think any of the storms so far have been more than a ½ inch, but it has been. That can be just enough, you know, to screw somebody up for a few days, you know, to where you can't do any sort of field work to begin with, and then to have an area like this, you know, and certainly does not help. But now to the motorsport side of things, I'm down to 3 snowcross videos that I have not posted yet, and everything that got posted before that racing event is up. You know, whether it's autocross, ice racing. I mean, those are all up. But yeah, the last snowcross race event that I went to, I'm down to 3 videos on that, and before everything's up from there. And then won't be too long before the tractor pulls start happening, and then I know some of you guys like watching those videos. And then I just saw where there's one coming up in a couple weeks that I hope to get to, and then another one in about a month that I might be able to get to. And then there might be one in between there, you know. I'll have to look on that one, you know, to see if that's the case or not. And then in the April 2023 video, I may have hinted at a monster truck show. And I went to it last year, but this year it's up in the air a little bit more. And I'll see once if I can go, and then if I'm able to go, then, you know, we'll certainly get the videos posted. But if not, then that's the way it goes. But definitely stay tuned for the upcoming tractor pull videos, you know, once, because like I said a little bit ago, won't be too much longer before those start happening. So and then what's known as the big boys, you know, is, you know, that's also the middle part of June. You know, that one I think I'll, you know, thinking I'll be able to make that one. You know, but I'm guessing I'll also be able to do the June 2023 channel update before that pull happens also. But if that's not the case, then, you know, certainly keep an eye out for the videos when the time comes. And then I will certainly highlight in the June 2023 update how many different tractor pulls I was able to get to, and if I was able to, you know, when that video comes, obviously. I mean, the pulls and the monster truck thing are 2 or more weeks out yet, so but yeah, in the June 2023 video, you will hear of, you know, what all I was able to get to and get videos of, you know, at that point in time, you know. So I mean, certainly watch her tractor pulling videos and, you know, see how things play out if I'm able to get to the monster truck show or not. I mean, I was able to go to the spring showing of it last year, so you know, like I say, I'll see once I'm able to get there again this year. And then the tractor pull in a couple of weeks, and you know, I've been going to it and filming the different classes and so forth pretty much ever since it started, you know, because they started that poll, you know, they started having that poll about 6 months or so after this channel first started, so I've been filming that poll, you know, pretty much ever since it started. I should be able to go to that one, so watch for those videos. And then there's maybe two other ones besides that. And I don't know if I'll be able to go to both of them, but you know, try to at least get to one or the other two. Because I know some of you guys that watch videos on this channel like seeing tractor pulling, so start watching for the videos in 2 more weeks or so. You know, won't be too much longer before those pulls start happening. So, and stay tuned for, you know, the remaining maintenance videos that I haven't been able to do yet, as well as as many fieldwork videos as I'm able to get. So with that, I thank you guys for watching my videos. I certainly appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The one video each month I've been doing, bringing you guys up to speed on, you know, what to look for as far as content. Be sure to click on the like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to click on that subscribe button. That does not cost a thing, so if you haven't done it already, what are you waiting for? And then once you're subscribed, then be sure to click on the bell. You'll be notified whenever a new video is posted. Be sure to follow Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel on Facebook as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you later.